Hello and welcome to TL's Cooking Love. Today I'm going to be making a marinated chicken with teriyaki sauce and a stir fry using my new wok and sticky rice. The teriyaki sauce is simple. It's a half a cup of soy sauce, 2 tablespoons of sugar. If you have dry sherry, you can put 2 tablespoons of dry sherry, a tablespoon of mirin, which is like a sweet wine, and a tablespoon of pure sesame oil, and a tablespoon of hoisin sauce. Now, I'm going to mince 2 cloves of garlic and add to this. And what I would do is I would set a little bit of the teriyaki sauce on the side, and you can drizzle that over the dish later if you want to, and the rest of it will be used for a marinade. So I've cut the chicken breasts and thighs into small cubes, and I am just tossing it into the marinade. I'm going to be putting this in the refrigerator for a couple of hours. So I ended up actually marinating the chicken for 24 hours. Really wanted the flavor to get in there. And what I'm gonna do is I'm going to add a table of cornstarch and mix that in. And that way it'll thicken it up, the marinade a little bit. Now, what I normally like to do with chicken teriyaki is I love to roast broccoli. However, the grocery deliveries aren't really working right now, and I'm not going out. So I'm gonna have to improvise with the vegetables that I have. But what I normally like to do is I will cut my broccoli into small bite-sized florets and put them on a baking sheet, cover them with some olive oil and a little sea salt and pepper. Put them in the oven at 425 for about 15 minutes. When I take it out, if they need to be smaller, I'll chop them a little bit more and then add them into the very end of the stir fry. So I'm gonna get the wok going and get this chicken cooked. As far as the sticky rice goes, I have a rice cooker, so I did 1.5 cups of rice to 2.5 cups of water. You can, do it on the stove top. The recipe calls for short grain white rice, but I only had long grain white rice. It was actually very hard to find rice in the stores. So I got what I could, and anyways, you can make this on the stovetop in case you don't have a rice cooker, no problem. So I'm gonna put this into the bowl. And I have, this is actually half cup of rice vinegar that I'm going to take and add. You should actually add 2 tablespoons of mirin. And a teaspoon of salt. Okay, mix that together. Then I'm gonna just pour this over the rice and kind of fluff it with a fork. It's as simple as that, and you have sticky rice. We're gonna pair this with the I've chopped up some fresh spinach, a large green onion, and some Napa cabbage. Disappointed I don't have my broccoli like I normally do, but I think this will be a fine substitute. I always use avocado oil because it has a higher burning point. So it's a good choice of oil to use for stir frying anything. The oil is heated. I'm gonna add the chicken. Smells good. Okay, we'll get this stir fried up and then we will be adding the vegetables. Sometimes I need to drain the juice. If I feel like it's getting too liquidy, because I poured some marinade in here with the chicken, I might pour a little bit of that out as we continue to stir. The cornstarch really did the trick. It just thickened up the marinade, so it wasn't too liquidy at all, actually. So it's actually looking good and very fragrant. I'm going to start by throwing vegetables in. And I'm going to put them all in together. So it's the green onions, the fresh spinach, and the Napa cabbage. All going in. Incorporate that. I think what I'm going to do is just drizzle a little soy sauce on top. Just a little bit. And my favorite toasted sesame oil that I love to use. Doesn't need much. Okay, this will probably take a couple more minutes with the vegetables. Okay, let's get this served up on top of our sticky rice. And then I will get my taster involved and see how he likes it. And here we are. Check it out. All right, let's dig in. It
smells as good as it looks.
Yes, it does. It's hot.
Mm-hmm. And it tastes as good as it looks too.
It's really good. It's a really good marinade.
Mm-hmm.
Enjoy.